That's got almost 100 inches of water lift on high.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Well, I don't know how. It looked like a really kind of process there in the back. Is it just a touch button?
Yeah, it's just a touch button. We're still working on the label
Okay,
for
no
it.
problem,
So
no problem.
we're getting there,
Okay.
but we're just super excited about it. We wanted to show our customers and everybody here at SEMA.
Absolutely,
And,
man.
Everybody pretty much knows us for our smaller blowers as well. This is our sidekick.
Yep.
I'm adding a variable speed on there. So sometimes you don't need all the power.
Yeah.
No living being should ever eat processed food for every single meal of their life.
Sometimes you just need a little bit for delicate parts of the car, delicate areas. You don't want to be blowing everything away.
Yeah.
So we took that concept and we are going portable with it. We're going battery operated, small handheld design, cutting the cord. It will have a removable battery pack similar to our handbags, but it's pretty much comparable power at 90 CFM.
That's pretty good, man.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty good for cordless. What's the runtime on this?
Same 20 minutes on high, but it'll have a removable battery pack, USB Type-C charging, so quick charge.
Very cool.
You really don't need much more than 10 or 20 minutes to, dry a car.
Yep.
So.
No, that's awesome, dude. So what do you think out of probably the lineup here, this may continue to be one of the best sellers? Because this is probably one of your best sellers, the Sidekick in general, right?
Yeah, it's got a nice price point at about $112 for our lower priced product. That will come with a 14-inch cord. We also have a 12-foot cord. I prefer the 25-foot. You just get more of a range. And I'm excited about the variable speed as well. So our most popular is the Master Blaster, though. That's like the gold standard of drying cars. Just the insane amount of power. The Super Vac is gaining traction. Actually, I don't know if you guys actually tested that one out yet.
Let's go and check it out.
So Super Vac is based off of the Master Blaster. That is a 30-foot hose.
Okay.
And again, I said 140 inches of water lift. But you could really feel the power on there.
Oh God, yeah, that's just gonna, yeah.
So our
really just sucks on there. Okay, there we go. It's gonna use them quite often, and I have this guy right over here. I have this guy at my house.
We're probably, moving towards that.
Yeah.
Maybe working on some different colors. Something that I'm really excited about also, and I almost forgot about it, we have over here the Vac Pack. So it turns any Master Blaster into essentially a Super Vac. This particular design is really just for wall mount. So you get a 5-foot hose that connects to our 9-inch canister.
Yeah.
That will come with a 30-foot hose. But, not everybody has this thing mounted on the wall.
Yeah.
So mine,
mine is not mounted on a wall. I usually just kind of drag it around with me.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's a little like, okay, I got this hose, I got this, but a wall mount probably is what most people would want to do, right?
Sure, but for some people, they just don't have the option. So I came up with the Vac Pack Junior. This attaches directly to the back of the Master Blaster.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Clips in.
Yep. I'm missing one right here. Where is it? Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I've been putting this thing on and off. So this is still in development stages, but again, I'm super excited about it. And this is probably not a good representation of it. The idea is there, though.
We get you.
Yep.
No, this is sweet, man. This is like a missile, is what this is, right?
Yeah. Well, we got ammo.
I was gonna say you could probably paint this color scheme wise to look like a nuclear warhead or something. And
I think during these climates of the world right now,
yeah,
might not be such a good idea.
Maybe not. Yeah, maybe
world
not,
peace,
maybe
maybe.
not the best idea, right? Maybe just a bunch of peace flags on there might be for the best. But thank you so much for having us over here. We just wanted to stop by, check things out, see what's new with you guys, and we're going to kind of continue moving along. But thank you for your time, Andrew. Right?
Likewise,
nice.
Anthony.
Yep.
Pleasure meeting you guys.
There we go. Thank you, man. I'll take that back from you.
Thanks.
That's going to Dane, and we are off back on the road. See
you
you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we are. We got Gliptone. That's really cool. We got Gliptone over here. They're always busy. This is always, man. They're always busy.
We can
over
probably
here.
stop by there on our way back.
I wanted to see if Jamie is over there, but I think he may have moved. or maybe busy. So we'll head down here.
We're venturing further than we have previous days.
I wanted to see where Sonax is.
I know.
Genuinely, I don't know.
They kept saying Sonax. I've not seen them.
If they're the other way or what the plan is. But
well, let's do a big loop.
We'll come back down here. So what does everybody think so far of the show? What has been maybe your favorite booth you've seen that we've featured here on the live? Is there something that we've completely missed or you want to see more of? Oh, because now is the time. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Because
this is the last day and the last stream, and it's only going for like an hour, hour and a half.
Oh, yep, yep. We have Suntech over here.
Yep.
Looks like they've got their films, their tint. Johnson Paint Protection. We have the 3M booth. And then so what's been interesting this year, a lot of supercars. I don't know if it's just this hall, but I just feel like it's supercar after supercar.
This is pretty wild.
Dean, what even is this thing?
Oh, this is like a Lamborghini like GT3 racer. But it's got like a full-on, man, that's a ton of aero. That started life as a Huracan.
Well, that's what I was probably trying to get to.
And it's got an SDO-style scoop in the back. But
pretty wild, man.
The carbon body kit on this is meant to kind of evoke the Countach with that shape.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I'd probably still take that, though.
I know. The P1 GTR is just such a...
Good God.
Such a car.
Look at that thing, guys.
It's gorgeous.
Insane.
Just a good-looking car.
Expel always, providing some very good-looking eye candy here in their
still
booth.
Not into the new M2s. I just can't do it, man.
It's ugly.
I can't.
Ugly. So Phil, our friend over at Detailers Domain, he got one, and
he's tried to rationalize the looks a little bit.
He's done a few different things to try to make it better.
And I think he has improved it.
It looks like the old M2
new
got
BMW
stung by a bee, and then everything just kind of got inflamed and
like when
not
you see
in a good
those
way.
memes where the dog gets caught, but it's like, oh, they got stung by a bee, or they ate like a bunch of bees, and it just stung them inside their jowls.
Yeah, not a fan of the new M2. The previous
the AC
M2,
Mono though, very much a fan.
Yep, Dane loves that thing.
Amazing car.
Pressure on demand. Oh, we have the pod steamers.
Oh, let's talk to them.
Pressure on demand. We're ready to check this thing out here. Are you doing some steaming?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Well, I'll try to go back and forth here. So give me a rundown. So you guys have these sweet pod steamers, right?
So the difference in the pod steamers is the tips that you get. So unlike any other steamer, you can't control the heat. So you're sort of either burning the film or just causing too much heat to come out that could cause damage to, say, PPF, vinyl, anything like that, graphics. So at the tips that you get, they help bring down the temperature of the steam that comes out, so I can then hold it to this panel of PPF without ever burning it or causing any damage to the adhesive or anything like that. And then also with the removals, you're able to not only heat up the film itself, but the panel behind it, so you're not pulling from a cold surface, which then either causes the risk of pulling paint or leaving a bunch of adhesive that you then have to come back in with a bunch of chemicals and stuff like that. That either isn't good for you or spends more time, and nobody wants to spend more time when you can ease that up and sort of minimize that all together with just using ours with the certain tips. Because this one right here gets a little hotter, so this one's better for window tint because of how much smaller the opening is. You're able to get the window tint a little bit hotter than you would with this one. And then also, if you do commercial graphics and stuff like that, you're still able to work with those as well because of the bigger size attachment that you get inside the box as well, along with the extenders. So you can able to go up on those big trucks without having to use a ladder and stuff like that.
Very cool. We actually use this in our studio for some detailing stuff.
Okay.
So I know probably not what you intended, maybe coming out the gate with all the cool attachments, but we actually use it periodically for detailing on interiors and on exteriors, and actually it's quite good. It's very good.
That's what we love about it, is because you can use it for multiple things and not only limited to one thing that you then have to have multiple tools for and stuff like that. So I actually love hearing that you get more stuff out of it than just like what I explained for.
Our friend Justin Pate of the Rap Institute brought this over, and he goes, hey, this is what I use for this kind of stuff. And I said, well, we want to use it for detailing. He goes, you could try it, and we did, and it still works fantastic.
More power to you.
Right on. We just want to stop by and say hi. Where the journey continues.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Keep looking around. We got Nanoscan over here.
We got our friends, Dr.
We got
Color
Dr.
Chip
Oh,
here.
we gotta say hi to Dr.
Yeah.
Color Chip. Come on.
Okay, say hi. What is interesting? This is interesting. Have you ever used Dr. Color Chip before?
No, I didn't.
So this is a very good product. I've been using this for 8 years.
Amazing.
And do you know how long? Do you know how my oldest chip that I have on my car that I filled a Dr. Color Chip? Do you know how old it is?
5.
8 years.
Really?
Yeah.
You're serious.
It's serious stuff, man. This is really good. I mean, I absolutely not. But the thing is we've used it so many times, and we like the people here that we fully support it and we fully back it.
It's a perfect solution for detailers.
And it's a great way to make some extra money because I don't like rock chips, right? And other people don't like rock chips. And so when they say, hey, can this be fixed? And you say it could be improved, maybe not fully fixed. And they go, well, how much? And you give them a price, and they go, that might be worth it to not have to look at that nasty chip every day.
Works good on key scratches as well.
So certain key scratches and things like that can be built up, and you can kind of get to that point where it's going to start getting filled, and it will be reduced. The appearance of those scratches can be dramatically reduced, but it's definitely one of those products where if you get better at it and you continue to get better at it, the chip will look better, the scratch will look better, and it's just it's a great system. Where's Tony Pando?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
He couldn't make it this year.
Couldn't make it this year. Okay, thanks, man. Can I get you here on the camera for a quick second? We do love Tony, and we also do love Dr. Color Chip. How has this show been for you guys?
Oh, we're busy. We're doing well.
Busy? Cool.
Yes.
So most people should be familiar with Dr. Color Chip by now, but is there people that are coming up and seeing this for the first time?
Yes, we have people coming up for the first time every year, but we also have our repeat customers, coming back to the booth looking for Tony, like you said, every year.
Yeah.
Tony's the showman. They love him.
Yeah, we've made quite a few different videos on the Dr. Color Chip stuff. I like to think that I've gotten pretty good with the Dr. Color Chip system, and I think that a lot of people, when they start this off for the first time, they're a little overwhelmed. They don't really understand the full process. But would you say that once you get good with Dr. Color Chip, the world is your oyster? You can pretty much do anything and everything, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I've filled some pretty crazy chips before that people.
Anthony, I'm going to tell you a great story along
Yeah.
that line. I was meeting with Carlos today,
Yeah.
and he's a member of Detail Mafia.
Yeah.
And so we were out drinking a cup of coffee today. He says, Joe, I do detailing for a living, and I make a pretty good living at it.
Yeah.
And the great thing about Dr. Color Chip is I can make about the same amount of money with far less work and get the job done much easier and have a lot more fun doing it. He said he can knock out 3-4 cars at the same time it takes him to a detail and makes more money and less back-breaking work for him. So pretty cool stuff. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. There's a couple different ways to go about it too. I mean, you could obviously jump into the full kit here, mix your own color, do everything that you need to do, get trained on that.
That's right.
But kind of what I've always done is when I'm planning a detail or if I'm getting a car in where the owner is super meticulous, I will order the kit ahead of time, right?
Absolutely right.
In that particular color match, and then if you want to hold that.
Yeah,
there you go.
Sure.
I'll order that particular kit, get ready for that particular job,
Right.
and then I just send the kit home with them, right? But I include that in the cost of my time, my
Absolutely
labor,
right.
of being able to do that. And people will pay a pretty good chunk of money in order to not have to see those particular chips. Or if the car is part of another process of going in for PPF or whatever it may be, you don't want to wrap over something. You don't want to wrap over a naked chip with
That's right.
PPF because that's going to be an eyesore.
In addition to the naked chip issue that we have, right? And so traditional, old school, if you will, touch-up repair, you blob your paint on there and your car ends up getting measles.
Yeah.
And so it's raised, right?
Yeah.
So when those chips are raised and that repair is raised, the PPF guys, it's rough because what happens when you put PPF over it, you get the bumps in the PPF. Where our product is unique and different, that the paint is just going to stay in the chip. So that's also really cool, and the PPF guys, they just love it because it just makes their life so much easier.
Well, another thing that I'm I've gotten some arguments and battles with people in the comments about this kind of stuff because there's a lot of people out there that will fill chips the old-fashioned way, right? They'll get their base color, they'll do their 2K clear, they'll do things like that. and they'll be sanding that area pretty substantially, right, to be able to knock down those different layers.
And don't forget, they got to wait a long time for that to dry before they can wet
and
sand.
they have to wait a long time to dry.
That's
but
right.
I see that as a detailer, and I go, you're removing an excessive amount of paint in an area and precious clear coat for fixing maybe this little chip, right? And yeah, your repair could potentially look really good.
That's correct.
But I can use this system here,
Yep.
simply wipe that in with my finger, brush it in, level that thing out, and have an almost unrecognizable chip, right?
Yep.
Without having to remove other material.
Yeah,
off
well
the
said.
car.
I couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, that's
And
just the
people
reality.
people
the
don't
time
understand
saving
that.
and the quality is just, it doesn't make sense to do it the old school way.
Because
It just doesn't make
I
sense.
see people going like 1,500 grit, and I go, oh my
Right,
god, and
right.
then they go 2,000,
Yep.
and then they go 3,000, and
then
I'm
they
watching,
polish,
and
and then
I'm watching
yep.
they compound and polish, and I go, dude, not every car is going to have that much clear on it
That's right.
to be able to constantly redo that procedure over and over
Yep.
again. Whereas this is really truly, I think, the better answer.
Yep.
It's the better cost, and it's the faster fix. I mean, faster, more efficient, and ultimately, I've had chips going on 8 years. 8 years that I've filled. That still looks.
Oh yeah, I have a 2008 Camry I did some repairs on many years ago. It's still there. It's not going anywhere. It does not go anywhere. So.
Well, and I actually spilled. Unfortunately, I had a vial of paint for one of my cars. I spilled it in my drawer, right? And I didn't know that it spilled. I walked out there and I looked at the paint and I go, oh my god, it's like perfectly glossy, right? And I looked at it, I picked it up, and it was slightly pliable a little bit.
Right.
And I go, you could polish that bad boy out, and I could, it's really
right.
cool to see how hard and how, it's a permanent fix if
right.
the prep is done correctly.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Yeah. Thank you, Anthony.
So
Appreciate
no
it. Yeah,
problem,
yeah.
right?
I'm going to bring you back here and put you to work. This is good
Hey,
stuff.
I could do this all day. When I believe in a product, it's
Yeah.
easy for me to talk about it, and obviously I love what you guys do, and I like keeping up with everything, that Tony does, all the different projects you guys are doing, and
Yeah, we
it's
sure
super
missed
cool.
Tony this weekend, but he had some personal business he needed to attend to. But
No, that guy-
he'll be at the other shows, I promise you.
That guy's a ton of fun, and we'll probably see him at Mobile Tech.
Yeah,
most
you
likely.
absolutely will. You bet.
Cool, man.
Absolutely
Well,
will,
right
yeah.
on. Thank you so
Thank you, sir.
much,
Appreciate
Joe.
it.
I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah, we'll catch you around. Thank you. Yes.
They were asking about the pricing of the steam pods back there.
Ooh, I think the steam pods. Okay, don't quote me on this.
Well,
but
I figure you could just go back and ask them.
So I believe they're around 300 and something. I think they're
Okay.
350, if I remember correctly. So they are more expensive. And they might even be above 350. They're more expensive because I remember this from back in the day. They're more expensive than the Mocoke 1275, which we do recommend for detailing inside and out. So the biggest difference there is that you are getting the attachments, which may be more versatile, maybe even safer for when you're removing, tint, PPF, and other things like that. So
People wanted to see Flexi Shield.
Flexi Shield, here we go, man.
I think because they really wanted to see the Y run, they wanted to see the carbon Venador.
So sick, dude. Yeah.
It's
A lot of
funny.
supercars, I'm telling you.
Well, since this was Strad's, he actually was blasting through Boise a few weeks ago in this thing. I
Was
could
it?
hear it.
You could hear it?
Yep.
You heard it in Boise?
I was downtown at a doctor's appointment. I saw a bright pink Venador go racing through downtown. And then I heard from somebody later that he was in town. It's like, oh, that makes sense. Those wheels are something else.
It's okay. I'm not in love with it. I'm not in love with it. I think I would take this, though,
Oh, yeah. Give me a 918. Yes, please.
in an absolute heartbeat. We
Oh,
got
you know what?
Flexi
Take a closer
Shield.
look at the Lucid. You don't see too many of
Yeah.
these yet. I haven't seen a wrapped one, that's for sure. Oh my God, they even slammed it.
Just like a VIP build.
Kinda, yeah.
That's pretty good, dude.
Honestly, in my humble opinion, a lot nicer than a Tesla.
Dane,
the
are
build
you
quality
sure?
certainly seems that way.
You would take one of these over a Tesla, Dane?
Certainly. Over a Plaid, you name it. No.
I don't think it's as good looking. It kind of looks like a boat to me.
Well,
personally.
but that's the thing. The build quality is significantly better.
Well, Dane, you don't know that for
The
sure.
panel gaps are
Dane, you don't know that for
significantly
sure. You
less.
haven't owned both. How would you know?
Quality. I trust Jason Camisa's insight.
Jason Camisa.
Love that guy.
Yeah, I know.
Great
you
auto
do.
journalist.
Great auto journalist. Ooh, check out that wrap though.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Let's
this
go check out Avery now.
This wrap is sick, dude.
All right.
That looks really cool.
That looks really cool. I feel like I need to play Jet Set Radio looking at that.
Yeah. I'm guessing maybe we print wraps
Get a
printed.
closer
I don't
look.
know. I don't know where this particular scheme came from, but it looks. That looks killer.
This
So
finish is really interesting. It almost looks like woven.
yeah. Some people know, some people don't know. I did take Justin Pate's wrap class for Avery a week and a half ago, and I like to think that I'm a professional now. So I'll go and look at people's edges, and I'll look at their knifeless tape jobs, and I'll go, they may have dropped the ball here. I see maybe there was too much tension here. They weren't reading the fingers properly, right?
Well, everybody loves a backseat
This,
wrapper.
this
so
wasn't,
yeah, that's
this
really
wasn't
helpful.
glassed out as much. I've actually seen a ton of. I was on TikTok last night. There's a lot of wrappers that are going around looking at SEMA wrap jobs and stuff, and some of them are brutal, man. Like
They're just mean.
I don't know if the color is if it's all the same color and the edges look good, and there's nothing super noticeable, then I don't know. I'm
when
a
you're
happy
doing
camper.
what these guys do, where you have to change it like every 20 minutes or something,
Yeah,
that's mad.
yeah, pretty insane.
Because a lot of these cars where the actual like vinyl, companies are represented, they're doing like regular changes on the hour.
Yep. No. Agreed.
So it's really
Agreed.
impressive stuff.
Excuse me, sir. I took Justin Pate's wrap class last week, and I think I'm ready for my moment of fame. What do you think? Do you think I have what it takes from one class?
Probably not.
Probably not. No, I know. My stuff still looked horrible.
I bet it looks good. I bet it looks good.
I did one fender successfully, and Justin said, he goes, this is pretty good. And I go, sweet. And he goes, now talk to me when you do the roof and the trunk and the other door handles. The door handles was a but I did learn some tricks.
Oh, you work for the rag company, so
I do work for the rag company, yes.
for 2 seconds, I was like, man, get this guy out of here. But the rag company's my jam.
Thanks.
I was going to say, you're taking away from his busy job.
I want you to get back to work, but I also just wanted to say hi and see if I had what it took. But I will come back next year, right? I'll come back next year. I'm going to have my belt, right? I'm going to have my wrap axe. I'm going to get after it, dude.
Leave him alone.
All right,
Will
see you,
do.
dude.
Well, that
Too
was
fun.
nice.
Not everybody knows that,
Well, thank God he actually noticed the
Thank
logo.
God. I was like, get this guy out of here. Sonax, finally.
Yes, we've
Oh
been
my
walking
gosh.
past him so many times. Hello, Sonax, yes. All right,
Oh,
let's
man.
say hi to
How's it
some
going, dude?
folks.
What's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going? Good, how are you doing?
Good.
Good.
Checking some stuff out, man.
Gabe wants to see if we can go see Justin's booth for Ford out front there.
So he's not there.
He's not there.
not
I think
there.
he's been going
He's
around
not
a lot.
The rack company. How's it going? Hey, how's it
Hey.
going? We're just
Got
cruising,
everybody here.
checking things out. We're just
Oh, look, it's a party out
cruising
here.
on by.
Yeah.
We wanted to see
Check
who was
that
who's
out.
the best person to talk to representing Sonax here today.
We got to have somebody give us the time of day, go through all the good
There's
stuff.
a lot of people in the booth.
Yeah, it's a little busy. I get that.
We'll take anybody. Realistically.
All right.
They said that you're the best person to talk to.
Here's a microphone for
There's this right here. Can I clip this onto you?
Business has been going great. We've grown so much, so fast. Honestly, I don't know how we could have done it without Monday.com. Being successful means having to manage twice the clients, twice the projects, twice the work. Several people recommended Monday.com. And at first, I have to admit, I wasn't sure what it could do for our company. But fast forward a few months later, and now we manage everything with it. We've never moved this fast. We have a vision, we execute it. It's that streamlined. We're generating a lot of new business. Look, it's more than just a better way to work. It gives us the power to become the company we want to be. I love it.
glad
nice.
to have them. And,
yeah. Getting cars from them is sometimes kind of tough, right? They have a vault.
They do.
They do.
We are the proud sponsor of the Peterson Museum, so we have a really good relationship with them, and this is actually one of their crown jewels, so it's cool to have it in our booth and for the SEMA show. It's got a lot of attention to it. So
that's amazing. What makes this particular Porsche so exciting?
So this is a 901. It's the predecessor to the 911. Porsche brought in a handful of 901s into the U.S. and somebody had the patent of a three-digit number with a 0 in the middle. So they actually got sued for the 901 and changed it to the 911.
Oh wow! Is that how that started, Dane?
Peugeot had the rights.
Yeah,
and
Peugeot.
They changed it because of, we've already been doing the 0 thing already.
Yeah.
Too fun. This guy knows everything about.
I'm a big nerd. So
He's a big nerd. I mean, he would go to the Peterson Museum and literally, I don't think he would leave. I think he'd probably be stuck there. I'd be like, Dane, step away from Herbie the Love Bug, right?
Funny.
We can't have you being that close to that vehicle. So as far as Sonax products go, anything new this year?
We do. So CC1 has been a global ceramic coating they've had for a couple years now. Haven't been able to bring it to the US because of VOC reasons.
Okay.
They've actually formulated it now, and we're bringing that in early Q1.
Okay.
So we're really excited about that. New PPF line, cleaner, polish, that is actually safe on matte by hand.
Okay.
You can polish matte wraps by hand with the PPF polish.
Okay.
And then we have a PPF detail you can also use on matte.
Sweet. Okay.
So
that's pretty cool.
We're excited about that.
That's where a lot of things are going, right?
It is.
Right. PPF the world for a lot of people. That's why there's so many successful booths over here that are just, killing it because people want to protect their paint, but then people want to protect their PPF because PPF can be more expensive than paint, right?
That's right.
So other things that people are really excited to see, what would you say the best sellers that Sonax has are currently right now? What's like your guys' jam?
Perfect finish, our polish. That's
the
go-to for everybody. Our wheel cleaners, Beast, is actually, we were kind of nervous about bringing in that one in about 2 years ago. Just is it too diluted with our wheel cleaners, and people love it. I mean, it quickly became a top seller for us. So wheel cleaners and perfect finish are probably the.
Very good, very good. I'm a big fan of BSD. I dilute it 1-to-1 personally because it's got that thickness, right? So, and I get a little bit more bang for my buck when I do it that way. And then also the orange bottle.
Spray and seal?
Spray and seal, yeah. Underrated for a spray sealant product for, that's, that obviously you want to include with water during the process, but that's a sealant that's almost kind of hard to kill off, right?
It is. That's my personal favorite. I have a F-150 with an extended bed, and I can wash and get it protected in 20 minutes. I mean, it's hard to do that. It's drying agent, makes drying that much easier too. So.
Yeah, and you guys also make a dedicated Alcantara cleaner. You guys have quite a few different products that are really, I mean, within that professional realm of finding something very specific and finding a solution for that. But I think most people can agree that you guys create some fantastic compounds and polishes.
Well, thank you.
If anybody wants to jump into it, like he said, that's probably a great place to start. And then with the new PPF stuff coming out, you said Q1, right?
Yep, that's right.
Cool.
So
well, right
it's
on
order. Just got to get it over from Germany, and shipping and all that good stuff takes some time.
We know
that
does. Shipping.
It is in fact a situation. But hey, thanks for your time, dude. I appreciate it. We just wanted to stop by and say hi. I'm gonna grab that mic from you and our right there, and our adventure continues.
Clip right off. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you guys very much. For people that didn't see the Flexcapade yesterday, go check that out. I feel like that was a pretty good feature, and we also had stopped by 3D yesterday as well, and we got a rundown of over there. We have PNS. We've stopped there twice to talk with Dave Phillips.
Yes.
I want to see if I can find Bob, but Bob's always busy.
What I want to make sure we do is,
look at Bob's talking about our towels right now.
Oh my God! Wait, we saw that guy earlier.
Oh yeah.
He was in our booth. He was a big fan of you.
Big fan. So we're probably going to cut this particular live just a little bit shorter because this is actually a day where everything's open to the public. So there's going to be
it's going to be very busy
that want to come see the booth that are maybe here for. Hey, what's going on, guys? We're cruising. We're cruising. There's going to be people that probably want to stop by and see us that are here for kind of the free open day.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that we're there. But we'll stop through here through Stinger.
See what Stinger's
and
up
see
to.
what's happening over here.
Yeah.
Doing some demos here, laying down some of that delicious compound polish, something like that, right?
Nice little setup.
What's going on, guys?
Hey,
Good.
hey.
We're doing great. We just want to stop. Good. Very good. We want to stop by, say hi, make sure you guys are using premium microfiber products for everything that you guys do.
Yeah.
I love.
They know what's up.
I love seeing that. Puts a smile on my face. So yeah, this has been a good show, and so you guys are doing demos here, right? You guys doing business over there?
Absolutely.
And then after the show's over, you don't mind if I go and take a nap?
I do not mind at all.
Okay, perfect.
It reclines like a futon.
Okay, you guys will find me there after the show with a bag of Doritos and a drink, right?
Oh, hey, hat,
Stinger
sweet.
hat.
Oh, why not? Yeah, come on. Thank you. All right. We got it.
Does that work, Dane? Or does this
Ooh,
look
that's
funny?
tight. I got a big head. Hold on. Here, you mind holding this for a second?
Oh.
Okay.
This is great. I couldn't imagine walking around a show holding this up to myself like this. Arms would get pretty tired with time. IGL, I think we're going to stop there because that is one booth we haven't stopped at that has actually been popping this show. I mean, there's been people outside of the booth, overflow. I think it's been a pretty good year for them. So we'll
I think
stop
in general,
here.
I just have a bigger head than this hat is designed for.
I think you do, Dane. It's all that knowledge, right?
That's what it is.
So what do we have here? IGL Aegis Anti-corrosion clear coat. That sounds cool.
That does sound
I didn't even
cool.
know they did that. What is this over here?
Should ask them about it.
Look at this. Look at all these different coatings. What are they doing? They have.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know. I don't want to touch anything because this looks like a bunch of metal.
It's
and
clearly like corroded metals here with
maybe
paint
it's
on
wrap
them.
and a little bit of everything in between. I don't know who's here that really wants to step up and have a discussion on coatings. Actually, I'm gonna grab.
I was gonna say, give a little poke.
Do you mind if I grab? You work in the booth here, right? Okay. I'm gonna mic you up, and you're gonna tell me what's new from IGL. So.
I don't know what's new from IGL.
Yes, you do. You know more than I do.
No, I'm only here for Aegis.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, let's talk about
Okay,
Aegis.
let's talk about Aegis. What is Aegis?
Aegis is a 2K clear anti-corrosion system.
Okay.
We're using on everything from frames, service body trucks, oil field, concrete mixers, you name it, trailers. And it's just an absolute beast of a product.
You just put on everything.
I am.
Yeah. So show. What does it look like? Can you show? Is it those vials up there in the front?
Yeah. So we've got it's a 3-part system.
Yeah. You're good. You got a mic on. You can continue to talk.
Perfect. So I like to spray it. It can be hand applied, rolled on, brushed on, you name it. It self-levels, which is amazing. Or spray it. I like to spray it.
What can you spray it out of?
I use an Iwata.
Okay. You use paint gun. Okay, sweet.
Yeah. Just
Anti-corrosion clear coat. So what kind of prep steps do you have to do before laying this on?
Just standard prep.
Make
sure it's clean. Clean, no scuffing needed.
No scuffing needed.
I mean, if you've got some corrosion already, okay, you might want to take care of that, obviously, first.
Yeah.
Get you down to a nice clean surface.
Okay.
Outside of that, if it's brand new, get the dust off.
How long is this going to last?
It's rated at 6,000 hours on the salt spray test. Every hour is a year.
Yeah.
So you're looking at 60 years. Practicality of that, real life, we're going to knock that down some.
Yeah.
But lab testing is 60 years.
What the heck?
Yeah, so this is it's a one and done solution. No more of these reapplications. There's a lot of competitors in this side of the industry, a lot of big names that are doing it, but they want the repeat business. This is a one-time solution where you don't have to keep coming back for more. You get to be able to apply a permanent fix to an issue, but it can go all the way on wood, concrete. It can go right onto metal. We're seeing, on cement, just the total corrosion of that.
Yeah. And does it have like hydrophobic effects to it? Is there a gloss to it? Is there a sheen to it? What does it look like?
Very high gloss.
Okay.
Very high gloss, which is really nice.
Okay.
So like if you're shooting a frame, that frame looks just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
It's transparent by nature, but you can also dye it or tone it down into any other color that you want. So if you wanted to go into custom coloring, you could do that just using a regular toner, whether it's black. You can mix black in and get a nice high gloss black finish. I've got a water company that wanted the back of their trucks blue, so we mixed blue in, and the back of their trucks are now blue and protected against the salts that they use for soft water. So we've been able to stop the corrosion of the back of these service bodies for the soft water company, and also customizing the appearance at the same time.
So show me over here. So what am I looking at right here? So what's this? Something that was sprayed with it and something that wasn't sprayed with it?
Correct. So you're going to be able to tell the difference. So I mean, this is something that just got acid dipped.
Okay.
This is obviously coated and uncoated.
Okay.
Which is really neat because, and then you've got the colors, right? So you can mix in. These were done with powders. You can use a powder or you can use a liquid.
Okay.
Really just depends on personal preference at that point.
Joel, what's going on?
Coated, uncoated. So
sweet.
You got a full customizable experience with it while also providing a one-time solution.
Yeah.
And you can see the flexibility of it. It's not something that's going to crack or degrade. It maintains a fully flexible finish.
Yeah. That's sweet. That's pretty cool, man. That's awesome. So this is something that sold on IGL's website?
Correct.
Okay.
Is it sold through IGL? Yes. You're going to have to be trained. This isn't something that's just going to end up in anybody's hands.
Yeah.
Trainings are popping up all over the place, which is great.
Cool.
We should have at least 3 to 4 more by the end of the year. So this is, relatively easily accessible. The big thing is really separating yourself from the detailing side of it. This is a different world. This is a different
this is a different service. Yeah.
Think industrial, not your day-to-day vehicle applications.
Correct. Yeah. Because most people probably watching this are thinking, what can I spray that in my vehicle or on my vehicle? Well, think about what can you use this on around your house, right?
Correct.
Things like
yeah,
that.
more like equipment. You've got equipment. You've got tractors. You've got agricultural equipment.
Of course. Yeah.
That's really what it's really intended for. Can it be done as an undercoating replacement?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Are there plenty of shops that throw undercoatings on using fluid film or other oil-based anti-corrosion products? Sure.
Yeah.
But those are repeat applications. This is something that you can make it look beautiful and permanent in one stop.
Cool, man. Right on. Well, hey, I appreciate that very much. Thank you for your time. I don't really know. I don't think we have any other questions unless anybody on the stream. I think it's just super cool. Sweet, dude. We'll grab that from you right here, this mic. We'll clip this off. It's just like this, a little pinch. Perfect. That goes back to Dane, and we're continuing to cruise. So thank you for your time.
Have yourself a good one.
All right, Dane. I think I'm going to drop off
That was really cool.
That is actually really cool. We're going to swing back through here. I'm going to drop off this hat here. And it is. I mean, that's awesome. I don't know.
Because where we live, it's not really a problem. But
Correct.
For people in the Midwest, the Northeast,
yes, that's
places where you salt the roads and everything winds up rusting after a couple of years.
That's exactly that.
Yes.
Look, it's our favorite Australians.
Pop this over here. Yep. Hey.
What are you doing right now with that thing? Did we come at a bad time?
There, we got a little clip mic here. We can share.
Okay.
What am I sharing? What am I doing?
If you're doing a presentation, I mean, Dane wants you to present.
Yes.
Hold on.
All right. Now the audience.
All right. So the engine air blaster, for those of you wondering what this tool does, basically, just like the other tools where we run air and liquid to clean, create a Venturi effect, this creates a very small Venturi effect on this tip. So it also continues to spin. The theory behind this tool is that, can you get it, Dane?
I'm trying to focus it.
This is a awkward thing, yeah. You're good.
But this is rubberized. Yeah, this is rubberized and can fit into any and all crevices, nooks, crannies, all that stuff. But the goal of it is to, maybe you're cleaning an engine that's a very delicate, very expensive engine, and you've got to work with not wanting to get the engine soaking wet. So a pressure washer is not needed, but a steamer doesn't have as much pressure. And so you need that point where you're like, I've got brushes, I've got detergents, I've got cleaners, I'm trying to get it all out, and I can't get that stuff cleaned up. So this allows you to create that same force where that Venturi is able to clean and you now have more pressure. You can put a detergent in it or an all-purpose cleaner, degreaser. Again, respirator, if you're not willing to drink it, I don't recommend you run it without a respirator. So you can also, though, use water. You can use ONR, same tool, same rule where this mixes the amount of air and liquid that goes through. But again, fully rubberized, so it's not going to hurt anything. You can get in all the nooks and crannies. You can also get into door jams. You can actually, like, people maybe want to get in between seats or under seat rails. They can use that as well.
Rails. Yeah.
What?
Rain rails.
Yeah, but engine bays mostly is what, and you can use this on suspension components, anything like that. So that's the goal of this, is that middle section where you don't need a pressure washer, but you need more pressure and cleaning capability. And then this tool, I've been spraying tire dressing using OptiBond, water emulsified, water-based tire dressing. This product works great for that because you can add half of this with OptiBond or a water emulsified, water-based dressing in here with water. Mix that up, and this directs the size of the spray pattern. So small to large. This is the amount of mixture of the product going into the system with mixing in with the air. And you can literally paint your tires, paint your inner fender wells, grills, lower panels, whole 9 yards, that way. The cool thing about utilizing a product like OptiBond is because of the fact that it expands. It turns to like an expanding foam. So you spray a very fine amount on the tire, and by the time you come back around, it is grown on the tire. The other thing is, because it's a water-based, water emulsified dressing, it does not fog the area. So it has to be a water-based, water emulsified dressing to work in this sprayer. Water-based, water emulsified dressing. OptiBond is the one we recommend.
There we go.
But all these tools will work with a minimum of 90 PSI.
Good to know.
So if you're running higher than that, you can run that.
Thanks, guys.
Wonderful.
Let's keep going to the Land Rovers in the back.
Okay, so
Have fun, y'all.
Land Rover, where's the Land Rovers in the back? Dane?
So I was told we were supposed to go to Puma Defender. So like Land Rover Defenders in the back. I guess they were a build that the guys were saying we need to go and see.
Got it.
Like a half-mil Land Rover Defender build.
Okay, you got it. We'll cruise over here.
I mean, this is all overland stuff, so this is definitely not our company's wheelhouse necessarily.
Not really. I mean, like, don't get me wrong.
Glenn would love this.
I consider myself an off-road enthusiast as I've gone one time.
Yeah.
Taking my, second-gen Dodge Ram up into the mountains and actually.
Well, that's right. You're a real off-roader now.
Obliterating my dash of hitting every single bump. But
pretty sure it just turned to dust now.
Since doing that, I feel like I have a new respect for off-roading, and I kind of get, I get a little bit of the appeal. You just kind of break stuff and get jostled.
And keep replacing it.
And keep replacing it for just maybe a few smiles at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Not my thing, personally, but I can see how some people may or may not dig that.
Okay,
Let's see. I think we're going this way. Again, we were told, hey, go this way. Check this, get this on stream. But what's this? Is this a Defender?
That is a Defender, but that's a newer Defender.
Okay.
The Defenders we're looking for are old Defenders.
Old Defenders.
But like new old Defenders.
Oh, I thought you said old offenders, and I go,
no.
Maybe it's these.
Yes, it's these.
This is sweet.
This is pretty dope.
I'm down with this, right?
Yeah. You want to go on a safari and then some.
Look at that. You can crawl under them.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. How's it going, man?
It's got portal axles on it.
Oh,
does
that
it really?
Explains it. Okay.
4.5 inches of clearance without.
Awesome.
Sweet, dude.
But it's also on airbags, so.
Yeah.
Portal axles and airbags together.
Yeah, it'll go up another 4 inches and drop down 2.
Oh wow. My goodness.
That's why we have the slider on there. See that slide step?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
It'll deck out right to the bump stops, and then that slide will drop down, so you can actually get up.
Holy cow.
That is too sweet.
That's really cool.
No, I can get behind this. I'm really liking what I'm seeing here.
Puma
Pretty
Defenders.
sweet.
This has got an LT4 Corvette.
You got to hold the mic
motor.
for him, Anthony.
So it's 650 horsepower.
Oh, okay.
Good God. So not only are you able to get a lot of stuff done, but I mean, if you're running late for an important business meeting in town, you're going to get there on time.
Correct.
Yeah. Something like that, right? But no, this is pretty amazing. Our friend Levi told us we had to stop by and come and check this out because these are beautiful.
These are custom builds, frame up. We actually build the frame for it. We get a legal VIN, import it. We rebuild the frame into military armored truck spec.
So it's just a new vehicle at
It's
that
a new
point.
vehicle.
Nice.
We put a bolt pattern in, so you can put whatever motor we want in there. This one happens to have the LT4 Corvette motor with a 10-speed tranny. This has got the portal axles on it that are rated for about 700 horsepower. This one over here has the L86, which is a Cadillac motor, and that also has a 10-speed transmission. Everything's done to the gills. So you want to see inside? Check this out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, oh, I'm down to see inside. I didn't know.
Tell you what,
you never
give
know.
me the clip-on mic, Anthony, and
Okay.
you just do your thing.
Okay. Look at, jeez.
It's a brand new car.
Ugh.
It's not what you'd typically expect to see in a Defender 110.
Dude, this is
I've been in a few. It's like you got the old Buick V8, and it's kind of rattly, and this is not that.
No, I love this,
we actually
man.
open this window here because it's so airtight. That door doesn't like to shut.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
on a Defender, they leak like a sieve.
Okay.
So we take the time to make them right. If you hear that shut,
Well, no, you can see that. I can see that seal just sucking straight up there.
and feel the weight of that door. That's not what you'd normally feel on a Defender 110.
No, that is
Everything's built
significantly
to our spec, which is basically a new build. We try to quiet it up. You can see the roof paneling I've taken out.
Dynamat up there, yeah.
Correct. So we mat it all to keep all the vibrations down, keep it quiet. Everything on these are custom built.
Look at the amount of room, though, Dane. Even back here on these rear seats, I mean, there's a ton of room. Road tripping, racing, off-roading. This thing will really, honestly, do a little bit of everything.
So this one's a 110, and this one behind you is a 110 crew cab. So it's the same exact body, but in the back it's a truck bed.
Okay.
So the roll bars slope back a little different. This is a custom roll bar with thicker steel.
Yeah.
Goes right down to the chassis and the frame because of that power and that motor. So we engineer the truck based off of what we put into it.
Yeah.
We've also created a custom LED screen when you start it up. So it starts up and says Puma Defenders, and you have 6 different options of what you want to run. You want your temperature, you want your oil temperature, you want your radiator temperature, you want your gas mileage, anything like that. You can put up and you can customize that as you drive. But we integrate that with the stock cluster. So if you look at it, that looks just like it did out of the factory.
Yeah. I love the seats though too. I'm a seat guy, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, that's.
These are my favorite seats. Those wrap around you, and you'll like this. So in the back here, we haven't finished the console because we're at SEMA. We don't build for SEMA. We build for other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're not quite done with this truck. But if you look at the interior, that's going to have a console that goes from front to back with AC in it.
Yep.
And you can see the stereo system in the back.
Yeah.
It's totally built out.
And these seats are going to be back here as well,
Correct.
right?
So
Okay.
there'll be captain seats in the
Ah, so
beautiful.
So cool, dude.
And like I said,
yeah.
when you shut this door, this will climb up. It'll drop down when you open the door. It's just disconnected for the show because we can't have batteries hooked up.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. No, amazing.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
This is. Yeah.
So of course you got to ask at this point, with that much custom work, what does one of these set you back?
Well, we have a build scale from 180,000 up to 410. So this truck here will be a $410,000 build.
I know some people would scoff, but I totally understand because of the amount
this
of
is
custom work you guys are doing.
It's a new truck.
It makes sense.
And we have a 50,000-mile warranty on the drivetrain.
Okay.
We'll fix anything else on the truck that breaks. You know what we're really trying to do is all of us who live a busy life and a cumbersome life, we're trying to build a dream truck for someone that's just ready to build their dream.
Yeah.
So
It's a dream truck.
these trucks will be customized to whatever you want. We've got 9 in-house. We've got 3 more of these. We've got 2 more of these. We've got some 90s. We have another 130 at the show.
Yeah.
So it's on the other side of the building if you guys want want to look at that.
Very
but
cool.
These trucks are for sale. This one's sold.
Yeah.
The 130 may or may not be sold. We're not sure.
Awesome, dude. Well, congratulations. This is awesome. And you guys are using good detailed products on these things to keep them shining. And I like seeing it. The towels, the chemicals. This is really, really cool. So thank you very much for your time. We're going to continue cruising, checking out more of these awesome rigs. Thank you.
All right, now I got the wrong microphone.
Oh, sorry, Dan. I don't know how that happened.
Trade you.
Pretty cool. What's funny?
It was very helpful and nice.
The Defender was wiped down with Defender.
Yeah.
I don't know if
that is funny.
The Defender
Only
was.
thing it needs is a Defender now.
The Fender was wearing Defender.
I got to get this for Glenn real quick.
Okay.
She's
All right.
got to have her 2-door pickup truck Wrangler. Like a brute conversion kind of thing. Gabe is texting me, go back to the FJ40. Of course he would say that.
Of course. If Gabe was here, he wouldn't even be at our booth.
Gabe says you guys always miss the cool stuff and go to the stupid Jeeps instead.
No, the reason why Gabe can't come to SEMA with us with the rest of the Rag Company team is because he would just leave. He would just be over here the whole time.
He wouldn't actually be in the booth. He would just be over with all the Overland stuff.
Yeah. Where is this thing that he wants to see?
I think it's just past the Defenders here. Oh, there it is, right in the background.
Oh, that old thing? It's ancient. It's ancient, Dane. I'd rather have this. Look at this.
He says that's false. People would flock to see me. Okay, we got a double-decker Wrangler here.
I think that's Glenn, one of our TRC editors. That's her next build right there.
Oh, my.
I guess it's okay. Why do I feel like Mr. T would drive this Bronco?
Look at the, drop shadow.
Oh, it's done by Counts Customs. This is sweet.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
That's some impressive work there.
Well, because I was actually looking at the paint, I go, this paint looks crazy
that's
right now.
Actually incredible paint. And now you know why, because guess what? Count uses our towels.
What am I looking at right now? Does this not look like this is glowing?
Oh no, it's got like an effervescent kind of quality to it. It's really.
I am looking at this, and
it
this
feels like
is
it twinkles.
This is.
You know, it's kind of like when they put
so
gold
cool.
leaf.
What the heck,
Yeah.
man?
They clear over gold leaf or something.
Dude,
it's very.
Yeah,
cool.
no, their paint jobs are just insane.
Whatever your taste may be, you can't deny the quality.
Actually,
of the
no,
work.
dude, the whole interior, this is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh, yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy paint job.
That's really
insane, dude. Insane. You didn't even see. Can you see all that inside that?
Oh wow. There's so much texture hidden in there. But like the good kind, not the bad kind. Even painted the door handles.
Way
which
too
are
cool.
Normally just cheap plastic. Very cool. All right, well, shout out Counts Customs. Great work.
Yeah.
And the FJ because Gabe wanted to see it. Look.
Oh, it's got an LS3 in it, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Would Gabe still love it, considering it doesn't have the same Toyota heart? Or would
I'd probably really offend him and say it's probably more reliable now.
It's maybe, but Gabe is not a Chevy guy, so we'll see what he says. Let's see. Here we go. This truck's been used. This truck has been used and abused. It needs a good polish.
It's actually gone and lived a life.
It has lived a life. 4Runner's pretty cool.
Okay, the drop racks, guys. You never got the chance to experience this over in Frankfurt, but you want to see it real quick? Drop racks. He was warning us that the finish was haggard, but he really, just wanted us to see anyway.
Oh, I see.
It's such a cool design.
I
Just makes
see.
it
100%. That is
easier.
really cool. That is cool.
So he's going to put it up. Here we go.
That's actually not how I was expecting it to go up.
No, there's a few different ways they do it, where it's like a slide and then there's a crank, and it's really sturdy. That's got to be.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? Anthony, you missed the best part. That thing slid so smooth.
What the heck? I stepped
So
over there for 1
smooth.
second. What happened?
Yeah.
Happened extremely fast.
When he brings it back, I'm sure he'll bring it back down.
Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. We wanted to stop by and say
Tell you
hi
what,
and
I got a little mic here. If you wouldn't mind just chatting. All you got to do is pinch the back part and flip it onto your shirt there.
Let's have a
Make
look.
sure the fuzzy part kind of faces.
yeah, something like that.
Like this?
Yeah, perfect.
Like that.
Wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Okay.
So this thing's pretty cool. So you can put just about anything on this.
Yeah, everything you put on a normal roof rack, you can also put it on drop racks. Bikes, e-bikes, kayaks, canoes, rooftop tents, lumber, ladders, you name it.
Wow. Really?
Well, he's got a 4Runner at home, which
Yeah.
is why I kind of wanted him to see it.
Well, Dane, I don't actually use my 4Runner for anything outdoor related, but I could probably put my groceries from the grocery store up there, right?
If you really like to, you can do that.
Yeah, maybe something like that. So,
Yeah.
no, it's awesome, man. That's really, really cool. We just wanted to stop by and see how this thing actually worked because he said at Automechanica, this was there was quite a few people that were very interested in this and
Yeah.
that I needed to come check it out and see it. And so,
Yeah.
very nice. And how much does this one cost typically?
Including shipping, it's currently at $2,600 US.
$2,600.
All taxes included.
Okay, all taxes included, including shipping.
Including
Okay.
shipping. yeah.
Wow.
Then we ship it straight out of Europe.
Yeah.
But from next year, we'll start shipping from the US as well.
Very good. And this is currently shipping out of Germany then?
From Norway, actually.
Norway. Oh yeah, Norway. Of course. Yeah, that's right. I asked you. I said,
Yeah,
where are you
yeah.
from? You said Norway. So, very good. Awesome. This is super cool, man. Well, hey, I appreciate your time. We're gonna steal that mic back from you, and we're gonna continue cruising here. So, let's see. Yes, pinch. There you go.
Thank you. You have a good one.
All right. All right. Dane, this would not be a SEMA stream.
Yep.
Unless I didn't have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna hand this off to you. I'm gonna have you check some stuff out. I'm gonna go really quick. Then I'm gonna grab myself a Mountain Dew Rise. Thanks to our friends over at Pepsi for providing these awesome vending machines
You know
over
what?
here.
I'm not going to let you do that just yet. You're going to close the stream out is what you're going to do. Because we've actually been going for 81 minutes.
Oh my God! I thought you were gonna keep going. Okay, so
No,
come back
but
over
let's
here.
get a nice
come back
little
over
wide
here.
shot.
Come
We'll
back
show
over
the
here.
back there.
Let's do this like right here.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're gonna try to go live here a little bit later on Instagram. We just got to
Yes.
get back to the booth because this actually has been a very long stream,
Mhm.
and we are gonna be here until 4 p.m. today. So if you're here at SEMA and want to stop by before it's too late, please stop by, say hi. Maybe you might get a towel or two. We'll
If
see.
I remember correctly, booth number 54175.
54175, exactly.
If that's not right, it's close.
Yes. So thank you guys all so much for watching. This has been a fantastic week. Thanks for everybody that came and said hi to us during this entire week.
Click like on
give
the
us
stream,
give us a
guys.
like. We really wanted to make this a good week full of live videos, minus that first day. There was an orientation
Where it was
issue.
vertical.
Where it was vertical. Don't worry about that. But please give us a like, comment down below. What was your favorite thing here in the West Hall during SEMA? What would you guys like to see next year? What should you focus more on next year as far as media goes?
Colors of rippin' rags?
Yeah, colors of rippin' rags. We're rippin' rags. We're open to suggestions. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching today's live stream. And as always, if you guys like this kind of content, make sure you give us a big thumbs up, subscribe down below for more, and stay tuned for more videos right here at the Rag Company. See ya.